want some whiskey and you wanna sugar in your tea. What's all this crazy question they're asking me? This is the craziest party that could ever be. Don't turn on the lights, cause I don't wanna see. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, no. Open up the window, let some air into this room. I think I'm almost choking from the smell of stale perfume. And that cigarette you're smoking, I'm scared me up to death. Open up the window, sucker, let me catch my breath. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, son. Radio is blasting, someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my girlfriend, she passed out on the floor. I've seen so many things I ain't never seen before. Don't know what it is, I don't want to see no more. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. She said that ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. Mama told me, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Mama told me not to come, mama told me, that ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son. Listen to me, listen to me. That ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche. Madman drugs, rollers, Indians in the summer with a teenage diplomat. In the dumps with the monks as the adolescent pumps his way into his hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Kristen Bueno, the principal of Island Coast High School, and I am happy you are here with us today to celebrate our class of 2018. Momentarily, we will bring the graduates into the arena. I would like to go over a few things prior to that happening. This is a dignified ceremony, and we ask that you refrain from whistling, use of air horns, noisemakers, anything of that nature during the ceremony. This will allow all members of our audience to hear their graduate's name as it is read. There will be several opportunities during the program for us to give the class of 2018 an ovation. I'm asking that you not leave your seat during today's program. No one is to come to the floor during the ceremony. A still photo will be taken of each graduate as they walk across the stage, as well as a full-length shot after they leave the stage. Those pictures will be available to you. Those pictures will be available to you after graduation. A DVD of the ceremony will also be available out front in the lobby for purchase. Today's ceremony will be streamed live on the School District of Lee County's website. When the class enters the arena, I will ask all of you to stand. And at the end of the ceremony, at the recessional after the cap toss, we will ask you to stand again as the graduates recess out of the arena. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Island Coast High School class of 2018. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by our JROTC cadets and the singing of our national anthem by Angelina Rios and Cassandra Dildine.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I would like to introduce to the podium our Student Government President, Althea Sands.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Island Coast High School class of 2018. Many of us have anticipated the day where we get to walk this stage and receive our diploma, and because of all of our hard work, that day has finally arrived. As we reached senior year and we woke up to the first day of our last year of high school, we knew that all of our hard work and dedication to make it to this very moment has paid off. All of that studying for important tests, stressing about the due dates, crying because of distressing, injuries from sports, and etc. has led us all to this moment. As we look at the crowd, we see plenty of familiar faces that have helped us get here today, and I would like to give all of them a special thank you for constantly pushing us to be our best. Our family believed in us and made sure we did everything to the best of our ability. Our friends shared the stress that high school bestowed upon us, and somehow we made it together. And to Ms. Roberts, with her constant guidance, help, and reminders to get everything done. Without any of them, we would have never made it here today. Our years at Island Coast High School taught us more than academics. It taught us about life. Over the years at Coast, whether we were all close friends or not, we all watched each other change into the people we are today. Those changes led us to discover the kind of people we want to be in the future. Ellen DeGeneres once said, "Follow your passion, stay true to yourself, never follow someone else's path." We're all different. We all have different dreams, passions, and aspirations for ourselves. Staying true to the path that you want for yourself will end up in your happiness. Never follow someone else's dreams because you aren't them. You're you, and being you is the best thing you can be. So friends, family, and esteemed guests and fellow graduates, on behalf of the Island Coast class of 2018, I would like to welcome you to our commencement ceremony.
We have a number of people on stage whom I would like to introduce to you at this time. Lee County School Board member for District 4, Mr. Stephen Toiber. Executive Director of Operations for the Lee County School District, Mr. Jerry Deming. Executive Director of School Development for the Lee County School District, Dr. Doug Santini. Island Coast Assistant Principal for Operations, Mr. Mike Steele. Assistant Principal for Administration, Mrs. Rebecca Savage. Assistant Principal for Student Affairs, Mrs. Rosie Perez. Assistant Principal for Curriculum, Mrs. Angela McNeely. Assistant Principal for Student Affairs, Mr. Ken Wallace. Athletic Director, Mr. Terry Thimler. School Counselor, Rachel DeRosso. School Counselor, Angela Higginbotham. School Counselor, Susan Harden. School Counselor, Georgia Roberts. Senior Class Sponsor, Samantha Hutchinson. Members of the Class of 2018. Summa Cum Laude Speaker, Angelina Rios. Summa Cum Laude Speaker and Student Government Secretary, Lucas Toussaint. Student Government President, Althea Stans. Senior Class President, Keisha St. Pierre. Senior Class Vice President, Nicholas Yepes. Senior Class Secretary, Amy Ramirez. Senior Class Treasurer, Riley Hare. Senior Class Historian, Addison Meyer. Student Government Vice President, Dernika Amboise. Student Government Treasurer, Joseph Rudd. And at this time, I would like us to recognize our Island Coast High School faculty who have accompanied our graduates in the processional today. So teachers, would you please stand to be recognized at this time? And seniors, we have some very special guests with us today, so please take a moment to recognize your family and parents at this time. Thank you. And I would like the class officers to please come to the podium at this time.
Good afternoon and congratulations to my fellow graduates. As our tradition for the graduating class, we present the school with a class gift. For this year, we decided to create a wall to showcase all our academic programs we offer at Island Coast, such as our AP Capstone program, AVID, Academy of Natural Resources, Law Academy, and our Informational Technology program. The design will be displayed inside the school for many years to come. We are honored to present Island Coast High School with this gift as a way for the class of 2018 to leave our mark. Once again, congratulations to the graduates and good luck with your future endeavors.
Good afternoon. The School District of Lee County has the Cum Laude Honor System to recognize the academic achievement of high school students. This system recognizes students who achieve a weighted grade point average of 3.0 or above. 45 students in the class of 2018 are graduating summa cum laude, holding a grade point average of 4.0 or higher, the highest academic honor. Will the summa cum laude graduates, signified by their wearing of a gold tassel, please stand to be recognized? Thank you, students. Good job. Good job. Today's commencement speakers were selected from this high-achieving group of students, which is a testament to the respect and admiration these two individuals have from their peers. The first graduate possesses an impressive intellect, a beautiful vocal talent, and a passion for success and service to others. Her leadership and involvement throughout her high school years has been instrumental in supporting the mission of the school and overall high school experience for all students. She is graduating with high honors as a summa cum laude graduate. She was a varsity cheerleader, recipient of the Make a Difference Award, the Marines Exemplary Music Award, and the Richard Hagee Memorial Scholarship. She will be attending Florida Gulf Coast University in the fall, and it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you Angelina Rios.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and graduating class of 2018. I would like to start by telling you all a story. In 1960, an 18-year-old young man married a shy 17-year-old girl. They had a common upbringing, poor households, working in the fields. He had a 7th grade education, and she only attended up to the 1st grade. At that time, survival was their priority, and education was a luxury. With their love and determination, they began their lives together, learning through life experiences instead of books. They were blessed with 4 daughters and made a commitment to instill no limits, realizing that their lack of education caused boundaries that prevented opportunities and advancements. I'm proud to say that this success story is my grandparents, Frank and Mary Ramirez. I remember entering through the doors of Island Coast High School as a freshman with my older brother and sister. My mother reassured me that I would be okay because my siblings were with me. But what she never knew was that as soon as we walked down the hall and they saw their friends, I was just consoled with a "see you later," and was looking around and I saw nothing but complete strangers. Along the way, I met some incredible friends. Some who drifted and some who stayed. However, there are a specific handful who I could never get rid of. As much as we argue and I would like them to leave me alone sometimes, they are not going anywhere. They are what keep me grounded, as well as humble. And they push me to be comfortable with myself. And sometimes when I don't want to hear the truth, they give it to me anyway. So I adjusted to high school life, and I was always reminded by my family to do my personal best and to step out of my comfort zone. As I entered my sophomore year, it became evident that I had adjusted. I joined the varsity cheer team, joined marching band, and I even auditioned for the school musical. So we were always encouraged to be our best. This strong foundation pushed my desire to excel in school. Education was the key to achieving future goals, but it meant so much more to our family. It represents no limits or boundaries and being able to achieve all of my dreams. Classmates often ask me, "Why do you do so much?" and I simply answer because I can. My mother tells us that a parent gives roots and wings, and I branch out on my own with a strong sense of self. We have a family motto. If you want to be a clown, you be the best happy clown you want to be. This sounds silly, but the message is to be the best interpretation of yourself and be held accountable for your successes as well as your failures. No one can take away your educational successes or dreams. I love to perform, and so my contribution to Island Coast High School history is my ability to break barriers. My grandparents did not have the same opportunity. They were restrained. Their limits became my driving force, so I challenged my purpose. Being given endless opportunities by simply committing to invest in myself became my focus. At this time, I would like to say a special thank you to my music educators for giving me a deeper love for music and for letting me have a free range on stage. And of course, my mother for being a perfect role model of what I aspire to be for my children. I also made relationships with my educators that gave me a new understanding of why they teach. And I would like to say on behalf of our graduating class, thank you to all of our teachers and staff at the school. I leave you all today hoping that you will strive to become the best versions of yourself, as I all know you are capable of. We made it this far, and who knows where we'll go next. As a side note, at graduation ceremonies, it is typically said that the students want someone to speak for the class who represents the class well. And I cannot think of better classmates to speak with that represent this graduating class. And for those of you that have no idea who I am, I apologize. Let me introduce myself. My name is Angelina, spelled with an I. So now I stand in front of you and encourage you. Do better for yourself because you want to be better. Push past your limits. Leave your legacy. It is said that a legacy is like planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. So let us leave and walk into the world with our heads up, confident, ready, because we are ready. My classmates of 2018, congratulations.
Our next speaker has achieved academic excellence as a completer of the rigorous College Board AP Capstone program and has demonstrated a strong commitment to service at Island Coast High School. He is the Student Government Secretary, an esteemed member of National Honor Society, a member of Key Club, and on the academic math team, Mu Alpha Theta. He is designated as a summa cum laude graduate and has won the Boston Red Sox Scholarship and a scholarship from the Haitian American Democratic Club of Lee County. He will attend Florida State University this fall and major in accounting. It is my honor to introduce to the stage Lucas Toussaint.
Welcome, family, friends, staff, faculty members, and distinguished guests to the Island Coast graduation class of 2018 ceremony. Look around, look behind you, look to your left, look to your right, and see how amazing we look with the beautiful green we have on. Take one deep breath and be proud of yourselves that you made it here today. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, my classic song, Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down, blast around my room. I hit the snooze button, but minutes later, my father wakes me up telling me, go to school and seize this opportunity. I want to thank my parents and sisters, Islande and Micah, and all those parents who have gathered here today for urging, motivating, and teaching us the value of education. You are a major factor in why we are sitting here today. I also want to thank the teachers, friends, and especially the wonderful Georgia Roberts and other significant people for helping us along the way. Most importantly, we have to thank Google and Copy and Paste for helping us throughout the grueling 4 years. Freshman year seems like an eternity. During the first couple of weeks, I still didn't know where my classes were located. I was scared that people were going to run me over in the hallways, and some of us believed that there was a fourth floor. Was that just me? The most unforgettable moment I had during freshman year is when I brought a locker, and my sister, step by step, showed me how to open it. The first day of school, I could not open it. So I tried the second day, and I could not open it. On the third day, I opened it, and I was dancing with joy, and other students looked at me as if I was crazy, and I put a stick of glue in it and see if I would open it the next day, but I could not. My parents told me not to give up, and I don't like giving up myself, but trying to open that locker was the hardest thing I ever tried, even harder than taking AP research. When we all faced the, Junior year was when we all faced the monster called stress. Classes after classes trying to finish and meet our graduation requirements. There would be times where I would want to curl up into a ball and cry, but I didn't. There were times when we wanted to be alone, but didn't want to feel alone, where we put on a fake smile, felt sad, loneliness, betrayed, stressed, and angry. Most of us faced those issues. We struggled emotionally and mentally, but we never gave up, because in the long run, we knew those hardships would pay off. Those issues and difficulties were just obstacles placed in our path to stop us and keep us from succeeding, yet here we are. At the end of our junior year, when we received those crowns, we all knew that our time in high school was coming to an end. Our hard work paid off. Constantly waking up before the sun came up was finally coming to an end. Senior year was amazing, besides having to worry about small things like, college, scholarships, work, deciding our future and what we want to be in life. My favorite moments during senior year were beating the other classes in the homecoming volleyball games with my two best friends, Nico and Fabian. Another favorite moment of mine was during the homecoming prep rally, where we showed how amazing the senior class was. Senioritis took hold on almost all of us, but we managed to pull through and finish the year very strongly. When we look back, it seems like the 4 years went by fast. Our parents told us this would happen. We have learned, matured, and became more independent throughout the years. I truly hope that everyone has experienced special and precious moments throughout those 4 years. Today marks the end of our high school years and the beginning of our future. The journey ahead will be full of roadblocks, but we have overcome so much just to stop. We either must smash through those roadblocks or find another route. There are no alternatives. Success requires hard work and sheer determination. Every single one of us have a bright future in front of us. We just have to realize that and put in the work. You must not stray from that course. I end this speech by saying, follow your heart, your dreams, your intuitions, your passions, and your goals. Everyone has their own path. Do not follow theirs. Just be you and seize those opportunities. We are the class of 2018. There's a million things we have not done, but just you wait, just you wait. We made it!
On behalf of the faculty and staff of Island Coast High School and the Lee County School District, we thank all of you for joining with us this afternoon to share in the milestone ceremony with the class of 2018. This group sitting before us has worked for 4 years to become a class of which we can all be most proud. The students sitting in front of us are highly accomplished in the arts, athletics, and academics. Sitting before us among these 330 graduates Our Gators who have committed to serve our country through the Army, Air Force, and Navy. 11 from this class have signed to play their sport at the collegiate level. 11 students are graduating from the AP Capstone program, earning the AP Capstone Diploma designation. A school record holder in girls track, who is a 3-time conference champion and a 3-time state qualifier, is among the group. Musicians who have earned straight superior ratings at the state level, the highest honor possible in the state music assessment system. A member of the National High School Honor Band, and many who have earned summer intensive program musical scholarships. Our graduates come from the #1 high school broadcast journalism program in Lee County. And among our graduates sits Lee County's #1 and the state of Florida's 5th best technology database programmer. And these are just a few of the accomplishments and achievements of our class of 2018. Graduates, over the last 12 years, you have developed the skills and talent to succeed and the resilience to bounce back when you fall. These are things that make you ready for your future. Class of 2018, you are ready for that future. Let's give them a round of applause. Mr. Teuber, would you please join me at the podium? Mr. Teuber, I present to you the class of 2018. The students seated here have met all the requirements set forth by the state of Florida and the School District of Lee County's Department of Education. They are ready to receive their certificate of completion or confer their high school diploma.
Parents, grandparents, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of Island Coast of 2018. I bring you greetings from Dr. Gregory Atkins, the Superintendent of Lee County Schools, and from the entire Lee County School Board. It is my personal honor and privilege to confer this class from the state of Florida. Ms. Bueno, by the authority vested in me from the state of Florida Department of Education, I accept this graduating class as having completed the requirements set forth by the Lee County School District and the state of Florida, and I'm ready to award each and every one of them their certificates of completion or their diplomas. Congratulations.
As the graduates of Island Coast come forward to receive their diplomas, the regalia they wear represents the following. A green and gold cord and a gold tassel represents our summa cum laude graduates who have earned a 4.0 grade point average or higher. A green and white cord denotes magna cum laude graduates who have earned between a 3.75 and 3.99 grade point average. A gold and white cord represents cum laude graduates who have earned a 3.5 to 3.74 grade point average. A green cord identifies graduates with rank with distinction who have earned between a 3.25 and a 3.49 grade point average. A gold cord identifies graduates with rank with honors who have earned between a 3.0 to 3.24 grade point average. Members of the Scholars Club are wearing kente cloth. Members of Mu Alpha Theta are wearing a light blue and gold cord. Members of National Honor Society are wearing a white stole. Members of the Key Club are wearing a medallion. Members of our Marketing and Business Academy are wearing a silver cord. And members of our Information Technology Academy are also wearing a silver cord. Members of our Law Academy are also wearing a silver cord. Members of our Natural Resources Academy are wearing a blue and green cord. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our graduates. Kaylin Sue Ardapple. If we could all just hold our applause till the end. Reese Woodrow Adams. Dainier Aguedo. Catherine Catalina Alcantara. Carrie Lane Allen. Dernica Amboys. Desiree Naomi Anderson. Alejandro Arias. Elisa Janice Arisola. Stevens Roosevelt Augustine. Vernell Donson Augustine. Nicholas Anthony Augustine. Megan Michelle Basilato. Hector Bautista. Blake Edward Bedard. Dorgan Latrell Benbow Boyd. Isaiah Tyler Benitez. Luvi Daniela Burby Ordonez. Kelly Ann Bergen. Brandon Thomas Bergeron. Mateo Bettenker. Jalen Kane Bielser. Skyanna Aaliyah Billman. Sabrina Rose Bender. Justin Lane Beneventano. Tanya Blanc. Janelle May Jean Blue. Lexani Aaron Boyd. Alexis Danye Branham. Sydney Marguerite Brennan. Sarah Judith Brigette. Jorge Luis Brights. Kevin Robert Brown. Manasia Latrice Brown. Thomas James Brown. Rebecca Taylor Brust. Thomas Lee Burford. Maria Victoria Cacique. Brandon Calderon. Gemini Tatiana Cameron. Joshua Joseph Camilleri. Christopher Luigi Camerata. Mackenzie Lane Campbell Switcher. Alyssa Nicole Cardona. Brandon Michael Carr. Brennan Michael Castellanos. Julio Amador Castro. Mackenzie Lauren Kavanaugh. Arturo Alejandro Selly. Nancy Alva Sapero. Sarah Danielle Ceresa. Dayani Cervantes. Pedro Chavez. Briara Tandra Chestnut. Lazaro Emiliano Chavert. Alana Brachet Clark. Preston Gage Clark. Veronica Iris Coles. Esri Ruth Cologne. Samantha Stephanie Cologne. Haley Nicole Colvin. Ariana Marie Como. Cameron Taylor Cook. Annalise Marie Cortez Conti. Kara Lisa Crosby. Aderlyn Jose Kubelet. Shayna Marie Cunningham. Bianca Rose Caruli. Karina Kuma Danqua. Jenny Louise Davidson. Alicia Renee Dawson. Emily Marie Deason. Brandon Edmund DeBlois. Nicole Lorena DeBlois. Joseph Antonio DeFari. Noah Brendan DeMori. Brooklyn Rose DeYoung. Javier Lazaro Diaz. Kemley Ann Diaz. Salvatore Francis Dietrich III. Cassandra Rose Dildine. Derek Williams Dobbins. Shakira Lee Doston. Chelsea Lauren Dunaway. Brittany Nicole Dunlap. Haley Ann Dutcher. Brandon Anthony Dyson. Michael Anthony Zugan. Brandon Javier Echeverria. Bethany Alexandria Edia. Sky Michelle Ellert. Elise Nicole El Amin. Jonathan Lamar Epps. Sarah Nicole Irvin Fonseca. Leo Alexander Espinosa Lopez. Chaveli Lords Estevez. David Lee Diggs. Melinda Rose Estrada. Angel Emmanuel Felix. Austin Blair Fenn. Carla Janeth Ferrer. Caleb Michael Fakaizen. Brianna Rain Fleming. Chaubert Floridor. Jumeli de la Caridad Forcelledo Fernandez. Lauren Michelle Fortier. Brittany Ann Fox. Timothy Charles Foy, Jr. Christian Franco. Christopher Franco. Ebony Claire Francois. Zachary Paul Fuller. Tasia Signe Garrow. Nicole Yvette Gall. Tyler Andrew Gentile. Orlando Isaiah German. Samantha Naomi Geyer. Caitlin Ann Gibilisco. Vernon Gibson III. Parker Elise Goldstein. Danielle Elizabeth Gister. Ariel Esteban Gomel. Destiny Elizabeth Gonzalez. Hannah Marie Goodman. Cassandra Rose Grow. Mauricio Grasso. Christian Alejandro Gudez. Brandon Kyle Guerra. Richard Hance. Erica Lee Hansen. Maxwell Preston Hardaway. Riley Michelle Hare. Omar Sharif Harris Jr. Victoria Tanisha Eugenia Harris. Luisa Fernanda Giza. Alicia Marie Hart. Matthew Stephen Harville. Jacob Scott Hall. Mackay Cleveland Hayes Gallagher. Jada Lynn Heidig Goodell. Tremaine Lee Henry Jr. Alexis Xavier Hernandez. Lazaro Hernandez Rico. DeAndre Montrell A. Hood. Larry Allen Hudson II. Caitlin Michelle Hurst. Kalil Asante Joshua. Dawson Charles Jackson. Kira Leanne James. William Andrew Jenkins. Love Shirley Joseph. Tyrick Rashad Jones. Shane Julian Janella. Haley Morgan Calamaris. Alyssa Marie Kennelly. Jacob Hyunkyu Kim. Donovan James Kerwin. Molly Ilana Krieger. Christiana Kaylin Coomer Salazar. Rania Lori LaCroix. Tony Edwin Ladaboo Jr. Levi Benjamin Landeck. Rachel Sierra LaRoche. Brianna Marie LeBron. Peyton Kier Lewis. Jared William Layden. Tyler Edward Litton. Annabelle Lopez. Evan Renee Lopez. Janessa Ariana Lopez. We're good? Brian Keith Lundberg. Hunter Marie Luchart. Catherine Taylor Lockery. Mackenzie Rose Ludwig. Carlos Miguel Luna. Drew Brendan Lusk. William Havenhill Lynn IV. Braxton Mahaney. Seth Imperial Marcinkowski. Kira Nicole Markham. Luke Jonathan Meadows. Alexander Joseph Jacob Martin. Grace Elizabeth Martin. Valeria Abigail Martinez. Derek Paul Mays Jr. Cicero McCarter IV. Courtney May McCarthy. Rodney Menius. Anthony Mercedes. Addison Marie Meyer. Michael Migliori. Naya Amy Nicole Mitchell. Alejandro Camilo Molina Leon. Christina Molina. Robert Joe Moore III. Josue Morales. Nicholas Howard Morales. Shakaya Monet Muzan. Abriana Marie Moya. Malachi Selassie Muhammad. Jacqueline Munez. Amy Silvestre Munoz Alfonso. Garrett Matthew Myers. Michael Francis Nallon V. Dallas Lee Nesbitt. Jeannie Marissa Newby. Douglas Keith Null. Daniel Lane Oakes. Janalitza Ortega. Isabel Ortiz. Morgan Amanda Pangburn. Veronica Sue Parker. Justina Maria Perry. Edile Pereira. Haley Grace Perkins. Hannah Faith Perkins. Carlos Alejandro Pizarro. Jaslyn Yvette Pizarro. Janelle Michelle Lori Polizzato. Frank Watson Pompolis. Austin Wayne Poozer. Christina Jane Presme. Nolan Lane Price. Yanner Ramirez. Stormy Catherine Pruskauer. Dennis William Perks III. Zachary Keith Radonsky. Amy Paola Ramirez. Austin Tyler Ratliff. Courtney Lynn Ray. Sydney Nicole Reddy. Donald Stewart Reamer Jr. Nathaniel James Rebstock. Sebastian Andrew Redmond. Martin Ramon Renteria. Angelina Jolie Rios. Elissa Nicole Rios. Rachel Lucia Rivera. Alexa Savannah Roberts. Sunny Renee Roberts. Omar Armando Rodriguez. Vianney Yuritsa Rodriguez. Leonardo Rodriguez Diaz. Cassidy Lee Rogers. Stacy Rodriguez. Tony Earl Robinson. Jason Luis Rowland. Jodnell Romero Valentin. Austin Nathaniel Rude. Brenda Lise Rosado. Evalise Monique Rosado. Emilio Eduardo Rosiles. Megan Ann Rowland. Joseph Edwin Rudd IV. Monica Sophia Sagastume Paguada. Keisha St. Pierre. Zachary Charles Sampson. Tony Manuel Sanchez. Althea Jane Sands. Kapong Sengboot. Antonio Eduardo Sangroni Torres. Tessa Rose Santagate. Alberto Ray Santana Breto. Nikesha Santiago. Allison Marielli Santiago Palacios. Sydney Ryan Scarano. Celeste Kaylin Scarpuzzi. Kylie Paige Scott. Mary Jane Shallow. Jonathan Paul Sivak. Ashley Nicole Sloat. Wyatt R.C. Smith. Caleb Michael Stevens. Vincent Douglas Stevens. Lexus Marie Stojinsky. Brakia Tiaja Strong. Shelby Elaine Stubbe. Joshua Lee Sutton. Jenna Nicole Swift. Thomas John Tykowski. Eric Bradley Thompson. Jashar Garnett Thompson. Lisette de la Caridad Teal. Brandon Santiago Tijerina. Precious Kiara Tillman. Edwin Omar Torres Jr. Fabian Jose Torres Tejeda. Lazaro Elier Torres Zaldivar. Lucas Toussaint. Zane Eugene Treywick. Corbin Christopher Vaden. Kyle Valentin. David Emmanuel Varela. Sierra Ilani Velez. Kernima Vernette. McKenna Sophia Wall. Paul Todd Wygant III. Rebecca Lee Weir. Alexis Millennia Williams. Dylan William Woods. Colin Leon Ray. Alana Ember Wright. Jamie Lynn Wright. Christopher James Wynn. Nicholas Yepis. Tanya Sophia Zarate. Nicole Renee Zarella. Robert Alexander Zuza. Zebediah Maximilian McDaniel. Samuel Patino Dewana. Isidro Carlos Serrano. Walter Williams III. That's it, boys and girls.
Class officers, please join me at the podium. Moving the tassel from right to left signifies the transition from candidate to graduate, symbolizing an individual moving from one stage of life to the next. Class of 2018, please stand and join your class officers in moving your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you the Island Coast High School class of 2018. Thank you all for joining us today. At this time, our graduates will recess the arena. Thank you and be safe.